Why can I stop gambling? How did this happen to me? Do these questions sound familiar? These are questions people with bad gambling problems tend to ask themselves. People with gambling problems can care less about anything else that has to be done or that's even going on. Their life and time revolves around gambling and they ignore the responsibilities of life. I chose to speak about this topic because I have experienced a gambling problem situation. I'm not so bad with it, but I do tend to go to the casino a lot and forget about anything else that needs to be done. The purpose of my speech is to persuade everyone on why not to gamble. Gambling seems fun when you're winning, but it's not fun when you lose. There are 3 reasons why I think that you should not gamble. You can get yourself into debt, you can risk losing your family, and it's also a risk of suicide. The first thing I would like to discuss is getting into debt. Someone who lets gambling control their life can lead themselves into lots of losses or personal debts. According to the National Council on Problem Gambling, average debt for a man addicted to gambling is between $55,000 and $90,000 a year. Women who have a gambling problem are way below that amount. Going to the ATM to get money to gamble is a major problem leading to debt, which means bills will not get paid because there won't be any money to pay the bills. Not only will you become getting yourself into debt, but you can also risk losing your family. When family members learn that everything they own and worked hard for is at risk of being taken away, they feel betrayed and angry. Children also feel hurt. They become sad and depressed knowing that one of their parents don't spend enough time with them due to them being gone every day to gamble. Gambling can also cause emotional and physical abuse between loved ones, which can lead to separation or even divorce. The third and final thing is the risk of suicide. According to the American Psychological Association, it defines a gambling problem as a mental health disorder. The person gambling can't control themselves, so they lose everything they have. Once this happens, they think taking their own life will solve everything. According to the Institute of Ontario, the rates of suicide are higher for people who gamble a lot than someone who has any other type of problem. Most gamblers feel depressed and stressed out. They also feel like, what's the point of them living, which leads them to taking their own life. In conclusion, I want to share with you the reasons why not to gamble and persuade you not to gamble anytime soon. I have explained to you that gambling can cause you to get into debt, it can cause you to lose your family, and it's also a risk of suicide. As I mentioned earlier, I felt qualified to speak about this topic because I am a victim of out-of-control gambling. As a lot of people enjoy gambling and think it's fun to do, but when it's all said and done, it's not the best thing to do because it can lead you into the most worst situations ever. I have provided brochures for you all to look over, and if you know anyone or any family members that you know that have any gambling problems, they can refer to this brochure and give you information on how to control that or help them out. Thank you.